Good afternoon. We'll call this meeting to order. Mr. Fraser, if you can call the roll.
Ms. Matthews.
Here.
Dr. Hopkins.
Here.
Mr. Davidson. Here. Dr. Kopis.
Here.
Ms. Mancuso.
Here.
Thank you, sir. I'll turn it over to Ms. Blevins for official introduction.
Yes, thank you, President Matthews. Tonight, if you notice, we actually have a guest sitting up here with us this evening. This is Liam Steele, and he is a senior at Hamilton High School. Liam is a member of our Early College Academy and will graduate with his associate's degree in humanities along with his high school diploma next month. Actually, it's crazy, 2 short weeks now. Liam has been advised in his high school studies and college admissions process by Miami's chapter of Upward Bound. He's a member of National Honor Society as well. This fall, Liam will be attending George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, where he will be studying public administration. So he is hoping to fulfill his civic duties today and learn a little more about being an elected official. In addition to being accepted to George Mason, he was also chosen as a Global Gateway Scholar as part of that program, which is an exclusive study abroad program for high-performing first-year students, and will be headed to Morocco in January of 2027. Can I come too? Oh. Liam is also the captain of the state-bound Hamilton High School academic quiz team and has been a varsity starter for all 4 years of high school. He is also a member of the Zion Lutheran Church, and he is just here tonight to observe and be a student participant on our school board. So welcome, Liam, this evening.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Liam. And definitely, kudos to you and all you're doing. And I know you'll do well. You're doing well. So yes, thank you for being here. Next on our agenda, we have our spotlight by Ms. Weisbro. Turn it over to you.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, family and guests here. We are happily eager to celebrate the Varsity Winter Guard this evening. So I know there's been a lot of time and effort put into your work, and it is paying off with high dividends. And thank you to our fine arts supervisor, Mrs. Spurlock, who is here. There is so many positive news stories that come out of the fine arts department, along with everywhere else throughout our district. But I just want to commend your hard work and effort as well. The Varsity Winter Guard has officially completed a historic season, culminating in a world-class performance at the WGI World Championship at the Dayton Nutter Center. Their journey began in February at the Nashville Regional, fueled by a relentless schedule of 3 weekly rehearsals, weekend camps, and a dedicated spring break training block. All that grit paid off in the quarterfinals, where the team won the block with a stellar score of 90.99, propelling them through the semifinals and into the World Championship finals. Finishing in the top 20 in the high school category is a first for Hamilton High School and a monumental achievement that speaks to the talent and discipline of these athletes. Under the expert direction of Dr. Jonathan Lischek and Alexia Harding, with vital assistance from Logan Richardson and Elizabeth Milks, this powerhouse team of 12 students, ranging from 8th grade to 12th grade, proved that size is no match for heart. Their ability to compete at the highest global level is a testament to their artistry and commitment to the craft. Congratulations to the performers and staff on a legendary season that has set new gold standard for the program. I'd like to call these folks up, and then if you guys, we're going to take a picture with the board afterwards, but you have earned the Hamilton Way bracelet that very few get. But we appreciate your efforts, and I know long practice hours that you put in, and it talked about spring break. I mean, I know Mrs. Spurlock and I were talking, you gave up hours on your own spring break to get yourselves ready, and we see what hard work and effort, and I love the fact that we talked about grit. And that is one characteristic of athletes that, you could be a great athlete and not have any of those qualities, and typically those folks don't go anywhere. So congratulations from all of us up here at the district. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Deja Velasco, Riley Thrasher, Bella Musgrave, Kia Short, Luke Ayers, Kaya Short. Thank you. I need help every once in a while, girl. You keep me on track. Isaiah Carpenter, Kalaisha Newman, Alexis Ober, Natalie Courtois, Julia Onan, Mallory Perry, and Lily Velasco. Congratulations. I know the director, Dr. Lishek, wanted to be here this evening. He might come in right before the pictures here, but he's traveling from Dayton. So I want to give a huge shout out to him. I've seen his work in action throughout my time as an administrator in this district, and he pushes people and gets them where they need to be. So congratulations.
Yes, students, I just want to thank you for representing us so well and putting in all of your hard work. But more than anything, as Ms. Weisbrod was reading about you, I saw you beaming with pride. And we love to see that. We love to see that your hard work is paying off, but I also love to see that you're excited about what you do. How many of you knew what Winter Guard was before you started this sport? There's a lot of people that do not know what goes into it and the precision and the technicality. So my hat's off to you. Thank you for making history and making this the first group to qualify and put Hamilton City Schools on the map in this area. So thank you. I am so proud of you. I continue to celebrate you and look forward to all that's ahead. Now, you know, you've set the bar here. So guess what we expect next year? Just kidding, just kidding. But maybe. Okay, so thank you for being here. We would like to get a picture, but I'll see if any other board members would like to speak before we go.
I want to say, yes, absolutely. I want to say thank you as well for all your hard work and dedication. It's definitely, as you see, paid off. And again, appreciate you guys' effort, and you guys do a phenomenal job representing the blue. Appreciate it.
What's that? Give me a minute, I gotta take a photo, okay? Sorry, girl.
Hey, out the door. I don't know what I think. Good question. Thank you so much, Ms. Marlowe, for history the entire program. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Good job.
So, next on our agenda, we will consider a motion to go into executive session to consider employment of a public employee or official, to consider the investigation of charges or complaints against a public employee, official, licensee, or student. Also to consider the sale of property at competitive bidding. And finally, to discuss details relative to security arrangements and emergency response protocols for the Board of Education. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Frazier?
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Dr. Kopis?
Yes.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
We want to welcome you to our event at Garfield Middle School on May 16th. Here with me today to tell you a little bit about our program is our Social Studies Department Chair, Matt Wilson.
We'd like to invite you to the biggest birthday bash right here in Hamilton, Ohio at Garfield Middle School. We're going to be celebrating the 250th birthday of the greatest nation in the world, our America. And so gather your friends, gather your family, and we're making a big to-do about our America. So we want to invite you out here and take part in reenactments in an incredible 18th century baseball game. And we're going to have vendors, all kinds of food, and so come and be a part of this celebration.
Go jump on the Hamilton City Schools District Facebook page. You will see the event for the America 250 Garfield Community Fair. It will be 3 to dark on May 16th here at Garfield Middle School. There's so much stuff you don't want to miss. We're going to be posting updates on that page. And also there might even be some big guests here to speak that you don't want to miss. So make sure we see you out there.
We want to conclude the whole evening with a massive fireworks show too. So bring the lawn chair, bring the blankets, and we'll close out and make it really special in the evening.
Jet has always just been intellectually curious. He is a kind person. He's really everything that Hamilton City Schools represents. And to see him get into MIT, knowing where he came from, it makes me emotional. I mean, I'm really proud of Jet and everything that he's accomplished.
It's undeniably one of the top schools in the world, especially for what I want to study. I want to study engineering because I've always been interested in math and physics. So I'm very, very proud of myself for getting there. And also I know how fortunate I am because I was deferred and then got in regular, and I looked up the statistics on that. About 1% of people in my shoes get in. And so just the fact that I was, part of that 1% makes me very, very happy and proud of myself.
He's a phenomenal student athlete.
I think that me playing football at MIT, I'm getting more than just the MIT package, I feel. That's why I'm very, very happy I get to play football there.
He's part of our academic quiz team. He has really achieved a lot here at Hamilton High School. He takes our most rigorous courses.
We call this side y. Sine of theta equals y over 1, or y.
We started an hour of code program at Highland, and he taught himself how to code in 2 weeks as a third grader, and I thought, we got something special here.
Ever since I was little, I would say I asked my family members almost too many questions about literally everything because I wanted to know things. And nowadays it'll be like, I'll go to bed and not know something and I have to Google it. And I feel like everybody does that, but I do that to the umpteenth level. And it's like, sometimes I'll want to teach myself things, but other times they're just to a level where I need to ask other people. And I've been lucky here at Hamilton to have those people to ask. There's some very, very smart teachers and other students here who have helped me a lot in my journey.
But more than that, his character is phenomenal. He always welcomes new students in. He can relate to kids from all walks of life. He really represents everything that's great about Hamilton High School. So to see him get into MIT, one of the most prestigious engineering schools in the country, is no surprise to me, and I'm glad they see what we see here at Hamilton.
Today, HCTA was culminated our Bare Necessities Drive. We've been doing this drive for the past 5 years, and we brought in all of our donations that teachers have been donating for the whole month of February. Everything we donate goes directly back to our students. It helps our students not worry about what they have to wear, if it's clean, if they have deodorant, or any of the products that they need to be able to go to school each day. They can focus on learning and not have to focus on their appearance or hygiene.
This is so impactful for the Caring Closet. The timing of the year, so we often start running out of these items at this point in the year. We've already done 650 referrals, and so when they gather things through the month of February and then bring them in March, it's perfect timing. It allows us to finish out the rest of the school year and have new packs of underwear and toiletries for all the students that need them. items that are brought to the Caring Closet are donated by the community, including the Teachers Union. This is their donation day. And we deliver these items straight back into the community to the students that are enrolled here in the Hamilton City School District. We always need these items that they brought today. We always need the toiletry items, 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, deodorant bar soap, toothpaste. All of those items would be new items unopened, full size. And the way they would do that is we have a donation box that's secure on our front porch. We are at the corner of Main Street and D Street. Our door is on the D Street side of the building, and you can put your donations in there and they will be safe until we open up the box and take them out. I want to say such a heartfelt thank you to the Teachers Union. They have supported the Caring Closet for 5 years, and they also support our fundraiser, which is Night Out, and we are so thankful for them. We can't do what we do without the support of people like them.
The National Merit Scholarship is based on your performance your junior year on the PSAT. I was surprised with a perfect score. Getting this scholarship was definitely, to me, kind of a representation of my hard work that I've done throughout my entire high school career. And obviously it takes more than just a test score. You had to have recommendations from your teachers and also write a response to kind of make it past the finalist standing. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of my hard work. I'm thankful for all of the assistance that I've gotten from the Hamilton City Schools staff, and yeah.
So she is dedicated to what she does. She doesn't want to take the easy route. She'll put forth the effort. She wants to keep moving forward and trying new things and doing better on what she's interested in.
I come from a long line of teachers. Both my grandmother and mother work in the district, or my grandma just retired, but it's kind of instilled in me a kind of respect for my teachers and my counselors, and kind of being able to take advantage of all of the resources and the passion that they put into their work to really take advantage of every opportunity.
Maddie is a special part of the fine arts family. We've known Maddie for several years now.
All these words about me, baby, are you thinking of me lately?
We probably see Maddie more than her parents do during the week.
But there really is a club for everyone, there's a place for everyone, and you will get the opportunity to kind of grow in your talents and your strengths and your skills.
The one thing you should know about Maddie Wagenfield is that she will do great things in society.
More than anything, I'm really happy to have met all of the wonderful people that I've met here at Hamilton, and above everything, I think that this school has taught me to be a good human.
Today is very exciting. It's our practice 5K. So the girls have been practicing since mid-March, and each practice we do a little bit of activity and cardio, and our goal is to build up to the 5K in Cincinnati on May 9th. So today they've been practicing for a little over a month, and so we're about halfway through. So we are going to have a practice 5K here at Bridgeport, and the girls have to do 12 laps. It's very exciting. We're gonna celebrate them and make this day special for them. It's an amazing program. The girls have that activity piece in it, but it also is amazing with how it teaches the social skills and confidence, and teaches each girl how to be bold and own who they are, which is so important for young girls. So it's for girls ages 3rd grade to 5th grade, and it's really wonderful. It's not just running, it's a whole lot more than that.
I like to be able to hang out with my friends, and I like to just run and be free.
It's amazing just to see them push themselves and not give up on themselves, and then to accomplish this huge goal. My favorite part is just to see them be able to accomplish such great things. And then as a result, these tools that we're teaching them to help them with their confidence, they come in handy, and then they get this instant satisfaction of, I did this really hard thing.
I really like running, and I thought it would be fun and make my confidence be higher in running.
The one thing about Girls on the Run, it's all about building girls up and inspiring them to be confident in who they are and to celebrate their differences, and teaching them they can do hard things, and it's just really wonderful.
It's worth the experience, and I really enjoy it.
Thank you all for being here to celebrate Caitlin. Everyone here knows exactly how special she is. Today, she'll be presented with a scholarship from the VFW program, Voice of Democracy. For a spoken essay she presented, the prompt being, how are you showing patriotism?
Never have I ever heard such an astonishing speech. I mean, she just talked from the heart. Some people just follow the person before them or something like that, and they talk about patriotism, but not like she does.
I've been patriotic my whole life. I've always done things for veterans. My grandfather and my father are both veterans, so I've kind of always been introduced to the topic. So it felt natural to me. I focused on my strengths and what I've done over the past few years, and it really drove my entire essay. Starting young, you can do it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'm a kid, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to start. Truly, starting is the hardest part. Once you start, it's so easy, and a lot of the schools have opportunities that really integrate it into our lives early on, and that truly is the most important part, to get into the schools now so we learn a life of giving. Ms. Wagenfield and I, we have a very close connection. I've worked with her for many years, and she truly did start me on this path.
We are so excited for all of our students' accomplishments, but this student in particular has done amazing things. I've learned about a lot of them today, but this VFW essay contest that she won through Butler County and then the state, and now she's headed to nationals. Congratulations. It just kind of shows what our students are about, and that's pride in their community, it's pride in their country, it's serving others, and I think Caitlin is a great example of that. And so her house principal is here today, Ms. Watkins, and we are more than thrilled to send her to Valley Forge to bring home the national victory for the Blue. But more importantly, it's just about the service to our community and our country that we are so proud of her.
All right, well, at this time, I'd like to invite Bob Long up from the Hamilton Community Foundation for a really exciting and generous announcement. Can we put it back here for you? Okay.
Thank you, Andrea. It all kind of started with a very simple conversation that Andrea had the first time she met with the Hamilton Community Foundation's Education Committee. Kathy Klink asked her, what would you think of having therapy dogs in the schools? And Andrea immediately responded with enthusiasm, and that was the start of a great partnership. Andrea and one of our foundation staff members, Tracy Eads, were all part of Leadership Hamilton class number 33. And that group decided, did I hear applause for that group? I think they're biased. There are other classes who might differ with that, but I won't. But they decided that they were going to make the Positive Connections Therapy Dog program a reality. And thanks to the generous support of many local businesses, school PTOs, the Hamilton High Student Council, many other individuals, we have made tremendous progress. Therapy Dog Arrow and also Tango are having a big impact on our schools, not just the students, but the teachers and the staff as well. They offer a lot of emotional support. They help reduce anxiety and also stress. And there are 3 more therapy dogs that will be coming this spring and summer. Originally, Andrea told me it was going to probably take 5 years for every school to have a dog. But then Andrea had to tell our community the bad news that the district was having to make $10 million worth of budget cuts. Our foundation CEO, John Gaduli, told me, he said, we need to do something immediately to show our support for the schools. So this morning, I'm very pleased to tell you the Community Foundation Board of Trustees unanimously has agreed to provide a grant that will ensure every Hamilton school building will have its own therapy dog next school year. And this foundation grant will cover the entire 3-year funding cycle that's needed for each of those 6 additional therapy dogs. Our foundation has prioritized education in this area for a long time, 75 years. And with more than 300 college scholarships, we can help a lot of high school seniors. We're also proud of our collaboration with Andrea and her staff on a program called Mini Grants for Teachers, where we help roughly 140 teachers every year with up to $300 in out-of-pocket expenses that they need for classroom enhancements. We believe very seriously in collaboration, compassion, innovation, and also heart to make this a great community. We want to thank everyone who's helped with the Therapy Dog program, because together, Arrow, we are building community 4 paws at a time.
This is Tango, and Tango is our certified therapy dog through the AKC, and he is going to be a therapy dog in Hamilton City Schools this school year and for the future. The students are so excited to have Tango in the building. Even just seeing him through the glass as they're walking in, they're like, Tango's here! I think the biggest thing that Tango is going to provide for us is really a lot of comfort and emotional regulation. We know that students learn best when they are emotionally regulated, and so having Tango available to help us feel the calm, that connected state, and just be able to kind of calm our bodies, it really helps to allow students to feel comfortable and safe here at school, which then allows them to be ready for learning.
It's the connection. No one has to teach a dog how to connect and how to have empathy. It's part of their genetic makeup. It's part of who they are. And their connectivity, just the way they feel, their sense of calm, you know, them picking up on how we smell different when we are having different emotions. Their noses are way more attuned. They can pick up on those things and they can respond, and they intuitively know how to respond to help us be calm. You know, Arrow, who's already been across the district, will stop and spend more time with people who might have something going on that no one's ever going to know about, but Arrow knows. And now Tango's going to know too. And you don't have to use any words. They can take care of us without us having to talk, because sometimes there aren't words for situations that are hard. Ultimately, we'd like to have a dog in every building, you know, and we're relying on our community for that, and we've already been met with an overwhelming response. We have, you know, 1 building already successful, and I've got 3 more buildings on tap that we're going to be expanding our pack very shortly.
One of our main missions is the community, right, and children and youth. So it's all kind of the pillars of the American Legion, so being able to keep it close and local is a great thing.
His job is people. He is here to work for people, to be comfort, to be friendly, and he loves love. He loves to be pet. He wants friends and attention. So his job is people, and I want him to know as many people as he can and make a difference in as many lives as he can.
I mean, it's amazing, you know, I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for here. So being able to come back and get the love that I get and be able to return it, it's huge to me.
I didn't think this would happen because I kind of just jotted it down one random day when my teacher wasn't there. And I was like, I don't really think anything's really going to happen. I was like, oh my gosh, nothing like this has ever happened to me. This is so awesome.
It was amazing to hear the stories and like their thoughts on, you know, how they made the design and what it meant to them. So like hearing all that was awesome.
I did the phoenix on the very front of the ship and like the clock.
You know, I picked a piece out of each design that I seen, and I tried to all implement it together and like try to make one like a really cool cleat, so that way not just one person won, but maybe like 10 or however many I could be able to get. Like I said, some of it related to me and some of it didn't relate to me at all, but it related to people that I love and people that I grew up with. So it's like I might as well put everything together if I can.
I do stuff from like how no one really cares. No one really sees what I'm doing. And then this just kind of proved to me that what I'm doing is worth something to someone.
You know, being able to just try to make it all about y'all, all about the kids. So that's something I would love to do every year.
Hi, I'm Shaquila Matthews, aka Pastor Shaq, born and raised in Hamilton. I am in my 7th year of school board. Oh my gosh, 7 years of serving the community in this capacity has been an absolute blessing. That the people would find the confidence in me for me to serve another year to be able to represent not only the city, but my community that I was born and raised in. And it's just been an honor to be able to serve the kids because I work with youth with HYPE, so to be able to serve in this capacity of being a part of the decision making and helping make this district better than what I found it, and also once my term is up to leave it better than what I found it, is definitely the ultimate goal. For me, it was important to be a part of the board and to be able to work with others to help bring about change, to help make sure that every student had the opportunity to be great, and whatever that is, if it's excelling in academics, if it's excelling in their sports. However, I wanted to be a part of that process to make sure that young people had what they need to be able to be great in whatever capacity, whatever that may look like. For me, I think since I've been on school board, I've worked with some amazing board members, Mag, Lauren, Dave, all of them. I've working with some amazing people, and I look forward to working with our new incoming board members, Carrie Mancuso and Dr. Ashley Hopkins, so I'm looking forward to their input and what they will add and bring to the board. But I've seen so many great things. I've seen a lot of great partnerships come along with working with the city and development. In that regards, one thing that I've been really excited about is the program that Chris Cannell heads up with students and them finding employment. I think that has been just phenomenal how he's really taken that by the head, just really move forward with that program and open up so many opportunities for kids to be able to find employment. So that's been important for me. I also love the CCP courses that the students are able to take advantage of. They're able to, of course, continue working towards graduation, but as well as earning an associate's degree in Miami. So for me, those have been two amazing things that stand out to me that I really love about our district. So, because I've talked to many kids that they're graduating from high school as well as college, and I just think that's phenomenal, and that's really setting that child up to really be great. And I think that being a part of those things in the district has been amazing. We have great leadership. We have great leadership with Andrea. We have great school board members that are willing and dedicated to us being great and put us in the best position as possible. We all know that districts all over the nation are facing challenges as it relates to budgets and just everything. And we feel as if a district where we've done the work, we are dedicated to coming together and being supportive of our admin team and of our leadership to make sure that we are able to continue to position our students to be great, continue to support our teachers and staff, and make sure that we continue to do things the Hamilton way.
A couple years ago, we had a plan that we wanted to work with a company to start designing a cafeteria that was different than your typical school cafeteria. We wanted it to feel more like a food court and less like your typical long tables, benches, rows. So we wanted some different types of seating in there. The response has been wonderful, not just from the students, but also from the community. We've had lots of adults in here on open house. We've had other jealous teachers from other buildings that have been telling us how great it looks. So we've had a wonderful response, honestly.
It feels more like when we went to Miami, we just got to sit in their cafeteria and it felt just more like mature. And so it just is really cool that our cafeteria is a lot like that.
The kids are doing better this year, like from last year. We always would get up, scream across the whole lunchroom because you couldn't sit with like all your friends. It's like kind of a small space, but now it's like a bigger space, more tables. You can just sit and eat with your friends, be comfortable. It's a very big change from last year.
I feel like it's very comfortable. The students enjoy eating there. While talking to their friends, they really seem to like the new changes that were made this year.
We tried to bring not just Garfield in here, but also the city of Hamilton. We brought in Hamilton things from around our community, including some maps of the neighborhoods that our kids come from.
It makes you feel like you're being part of the community and enjoy the places that are important.
I'm just so glad that we get to share this with our students. I'm so glad they get to enjoy it, and I just love making Garfield even better.
My name is Dr. Ashley Hopkins. I work for Miami University, directing our Upward Bound College Preparatory Program at Hamilton High School. I've worked there for about 8 years, and I have worked in public education for almost 20 years this year. I decided to run for school board first and foremost because, as I mentioned, I have worked in public education for almost 20 years, and I'm a product of public education, and my whole family is. I come from a working class, blue-collar background from Appalachia. I'm a first-generation college student myself, and if it wasn't for the great public school educators in the small town that I grew up in Gallipolis, Ohio, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't have my doctorate in educational administration, and I wouldn't be serving my community here in Hamilton and helping open the door to educational access for other students. I think in the district, we do a really exemplary job of providing an individualized educational experience for each of our students. And so we have a district that has many, many passionate educators, from our support staff in the cafeterias and in the classroom, our teaching assistants, our teachers, clear up to our administration. They really all genuinely care about students and their well-being and their ability to learn and succeed. And so we're really focused on doing what is best for our students, and that looks very individual for each student. And we take the time out to get to know our students and to think through each one of those individual needs and problems that they may be experiencing in the classroom or in their educational journey. I'm really excited to stand as an advocate for our students to continue the student-focused educational traditions that we've developed at Hamilton School District. I really am focused on being an advocate, especially for our students who are maybe overlooked or feel overlooked, making sure that our most vulnerable populations are really advocated for in the board meetings and when we're making different difficult decisions throughout the year. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the performance in our data and being at the front of that and thinking about how we can continue to respond to the changing educational landscape, maintaining that data while also protecting and supporting our students' overall well-being and educational access. I know that we have challenges ahead, but to be very honest, those challenges are some of the motivation for me to even jump in right now. I think it's a really important time to serve public education, and so for me, this is a bit of a call to service as we navigate choppy waters, but we're going to come out on the good side.
As a new principal at Hamilton High School, I was really thinking about this Hamilton-Baden game and how we could make this a community celebration, but really at the core of the Baden mission is service to our community, and that's always been an important part of what my passion is in education. So whether it's working with 17 Strong and micro grants with our youth, or just getting out in the community and doing cleanups, we really wanted to launch something that was bigger than the football game, something where our kids give back to the community. Some of them are actually throwing stuff in the dumpster right now, helping out Miss Ebony, the executive director at BTW. And then we have boys out in the community, walking the streets, picking up trash.
So over the summer, we had the opportunity to meet with Hamilton High's administration and just talk about this game. This game is such an awesome opportunity for both schools to showcase really what we believe, what we're all about. And in meeting with Ty and talking, we wanted to do something to make our community better, to bring our two football teams that obviously are competing to win football games, but more importantly, we wanted to come together to serve the community. In the midst of a rivalry week, that we're working together to make things better. I think that, when I look at, our guys and Hamilton's guys, there's so many little faces in those crowds, little kids that look up to them. I mean, they see them as celebrities at times. And just to inspire in them a desire to be more than just what they are on the football field. I mean, they're leaders in our community. They're doing great things. And I think the opportunity to showcase that, really to inspire, hopefully some other people to get involved in 17 Strong, here at the Booker T. Washington Center, to get involved here, which are great organizations that need people like this to come out and serve and make the place better.
And it's just really, to me, signifies kind of a new launch of service to our community for both of our schools, for Baden and for Hamilton. So it was great to see everybody out in their jerseys. It is Hamilton versus Baden Friday night, but right now everybody's working together to make our community a better place.
I'm Dr. Joe Kopis. I'm a board member here in Hamilton. I've been on the board for 2 years. Lifelong resident of Hamilton. I'm a product of the public schools here in Hamilton. I'm married to Joni Lauer Kopis for 42 years. We have 3 grown children, also here in Hamilton. I am a retired dentist. I practiced clinical dentistry for 30 plus years. I'm also a retired colonel from the United States Army, having enlisted in 1983 and retired in 2018. I love being on the school board. I think the health and the welfare of our city is in a large way dependent on the status and condition of our public schools. And even though we currently are facing some challenges, I think we're doing the best that we can, and we're still producing and delivering a very good product to our city. Ever since day one of me being elected to the board I am very much an advocate for the staff. I've said on multiple occasions that the 3 most influential people in my life were teachers that I had in the Hamilton City Schools, and they truly have affected me and influenced the decisions that I've made in life. So I can't focus enough on the welfare of our staff, and our goal as a district should be to attract and retain as many great educators as we can. I think that's so critically important, not only to the success of the schools today, but the success of our city as we move forward. And fortunately, our schools, I think, have a very good working relationship with the city. And I think both of those 2 entities understand that we're dependent on each other, and the success of each is dependent on each other. One of the things I wanted to accomplish when I was elected is that I wanted to see the culture in our district change a little bit. And I think because of our new superintendent, Mrs. Blevins, and her staff, I think it has. And I also wanted to try to take better care of our staff. And fortunately, each one of our unions in the Hamilton district has been able to renegotiate their contract, and they've been given what I think are some pretty substantial pay increases, which makes us very competitive in what we're trying to do as far as finding good people and keeping them here in Hamilton. It's an honor to be on the board, and when I ran for the board in '23, there were 2 seats available. There were 4 candidates, and I think it's very appropriate that the community at that time had a choice. It really is a critically important job, and the decisions that you make not only influence the schools, but it influences the health and the welfare of our city as a whole.
Arrow is the Hamilton City Schools District's first therapy dog. She is certified through the AKC as a certified therapy dog. She is here for our students and our staff, and is just a part of the Hamilton community.
And I'm just so impressed with her poise. She is so well trained and just does a great job already to lighten all of our moods. I couldn't be thankful enough to Leadership Hamilton, Hamilton Community Foundation, and the Paws and Stripes College for preparing such an amazing partner. We couldn't have asked for a better dog.
I know Andrea just saw the benefit and all the research that was behind how therapy dogs make a solid impact with students, through attendance and grades and behavior. And she did a lot of research herself and brought it to the team and wanted to take the project on.
And this is one proactive strategy that local communities are using to help build resilience, kindness, positivity. There's a lot of research out there about how a therapy dog will lower anxiety and stress, which so many of our young people and our staff are facing on a day-to-day day-to-day basis. Our goal is to get a dog for each of our buildings. As you know, there's a lot of needs that go around, and Arrow is just one. We're a very large district, and so our goal is to onboard 4 to 5 dogs a year. That would allow us to eventually get there in the next few years to a dog per school. That will allow that dog to become really a part of that school culture. Through community donations, through different agencies, we've been able to raise the money completely so that not one district dollar is being used for this.
She's calm, mild-mannered, just very sweet, very gentle, listens very well. A lot of love, a lot of happiness, a lot of energy behind it, which is great.
My name's Dave Davidson. I'm a Hamilton City School District board member. I'm starting will be my 11th year. I was just re-elected in November. I am a product of the Hamilton City Schools, and actually I'm a 3rd generation Hamilton City School graduate. My father graduated in 1951 from Hamilton High, and my grandfather from Hamilton High in 1928. I have 3 boys that graduated from Hamilton High, and I currently have 2 grandchildren who are students in the Hamilton City School District. I'm married to Kim, who's a teacher in the Hamilton City School District. I have 10 grandchildren. 2 of them live in Germany. I'm a practicing attorney here in Hamilton. I've been practicing for about 35 years in Hamilton. I love Hamilton. I came back to Hamilton when I graduated from law school. I'm committed to Hamilton. It's a great place to raise a family, and I was fortunate to do that. I've been very active in community activities. I was involved with Westside Little League when my boys were younger. I'm on currently the Planning Commission for the City of Hamilton. I was on City Council for 5 years back in the 90s. The reason I went on to the City Council back then is Hamilton was going through a difficult time. Everybody was complaining. We were losing manufacturing jobs. People were moving out of Hamilton. We had empty storefronts, no businesses, and we were all complaining. And one day a friend of mine said, "Quit complaining, do something about it." So I ran for City Council. Very much enjoyed that. Did my time on that, but I have a passion for kids and children, and so I ran for the Hamilton City Schools Board of Education back in the 2008 and did a term plus 1 year at that time. Absolutely loved it. For personal reasons, with a health issue with my previous wife, I stepped off. And decided later on I wanted to come back and do it again because I loved it so much. Love being around the children, love being around teachers and administrators. Our district's great and I loved it. One of the reasons I came back this last time is it really seemed that there was a disconnect with our teachers and our staff, and morale was very, very low. And the school district did, for a period of time, go through a rocky period of time. I think we're on the upswing. We have a great superintendent we just hired. She's very energetic, very positive about the district, and she is very teacher-oriented and wanted to make sure our teachers are happy, because that's important. Hamilton needs to start retaining our teachers that we have and recruiting. Unfortunately, people don't want to be teachers anymore, so there's this teacher shortage. So we got to keep who we have, and we got to attract new. And this has to be a district people want to be part of, and I think it is there now. And I'm happy where we're at. Our test scores are up there. Hamilton has turned things around. We're on the upswing. We have some challenges coming ahead. The state hasn't been too friendly with public education, but we'll meet those challenges. We've met them in the past. We'll meet this challenge. I just want everybody to hang with us.
So this is Hamilton's pre-apprenticeship program. It enables the kids to learn core fundamentals of all these different industries. State of Ohio recognizes it for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, architecture, and engineering. So these are core fundamentals for all of those different industries. We don't like to call it even a core curriculum anymore. We call it a confidence class. So it's to give you confidence in using hand tools, using power tools, understanding what you're learning in class and how it applies to the real world and careers that are available for you. So there's two different aspects to it. So in order to complete the class, the kids complete a series of quizzes based off the curriculum, and they also have to attend class so much. So they're actually getting hands-on instruction from Durana employees on site. The kids are actually working with them, they're exploring on that side. We do it to the curriculum, they do it to the quizzes. However, if the kid chooses to go to the next level, they're able to take what's called the credential course. So they're now able to go and get a full credential from it. So even if they don't do it now, the beauty of it is they can take it later on in life, and it's the first half of 39 different apprenticeships that are out there in the industry. They're ready to go. They're ready to go right into the workforce right now and today. So we want employers in the Hamilton area to say, hey, if Durana taught these guys, they're ready to go, guys and girls, so we have a lot of girls that are coming in the program now, they're ready to go directly into the workforce and come work for my company. They are going to be able to do their OSHA, they're going to be able to understand a power tool, they're going to understand how to work inside of a working environment. What people don't realize is we have so much talent sitting inside that school, sitting inside this community, and it's ready to go. They just need somebody to sit down with them, tell them that we believe in them, show them the confidence, and then to back it up with opportunity. Now I need employers to step up and say, hey, we'll take them because they went through this program.
My name is Carrie Mancuso. I'm a lifelong Hamiltonian. I'm a graduate of the Hamilton City Schools. I went to Miami University, and I worked in Cincinnati for a bit after I graduated from college.
Alrighty. Good afternoon. I want to call this meeting to order. If we can stand for our pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, first on our agenda, we have public participation. Oh, no, we don't. We have approval of the board agenda. I have a motion to accept the board agenda.
I move to accept the board agenda.
A second.
Second.
Thank you. You can call the roll, please, Mr. Frazier.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Dr. Kopis?
Yes.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
Thank you. Next, we have the approval of minutes. Do I have a motion to accept our approval of minutes?
I move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Mr. Frazier, if you call the roll, please.
Dr. Kopis?
Yes.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have public participation. Ms. Katie McAbee.
I'm Katie McAbee. I'm the president of Hamilton Classroom Teachers Association. And
I am stepping down after 7 years as president. So we had our elections in March, and I am here to announce the new president of HCTA is Miss Jen Hoifley. She's currently a teacher at Riverview, and she will be taking over effective August 1st of 2026. So she will be your new president. I will step into the vice president role so that I can help her through this transition. And then our second vice president role is Miss Donna Cole. She is an elementary teacher at Riverview Elementary. She's Title I. And then we have our treasurer, who is Sherry Morrison. She is one of the math teachers at the alternative school, the Miami school. And then we have our secretary, and that is Rhonda Emmerling. She is a English teacher at Language Arts, it's elementary. Language Arts teacher at Bridgeport Elementary. So these will be your officers for the 26-27 school year. And so you'll probably see Jen at meetings more than myself, but I am passing the torch on to her. So I wanted to make sure that we introduced all of the officers to you so you know who everybody is.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you so much for your service, being a part of that and taking that on. So definitely greatly appreciate it, and welcome, Ms. President.
Thank you.
Yes, Katie, I just want to thank you for your collaboration this year, and prior, but especially this year. I feel like we've been on speed dial with each other, and I just appreciate your openness and your collaboration. And Jen, I've gotten to know you as a show choir mom, and now we get to work together in that. And to your board, I welcome that. We are all here on the same team, and so I'm grateful for stepping up to lead your peers is really important, and to advocate. And we've got to make sure we're doing best by our adults and our kids here in the district. So I just want to say thank you for all you've done. We are extremely grateful for your partnership with HCTA.
Well, it's been a wild ride. This is the end of year 24 for me. So I've gone from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade in those 24 years. So it's been a lot. So it's just time. And I'll go back to the classroom full time for now, and then we'll see where we go from there. So thank you.
You're welcome. All right, next on our agenda, we have our superintendent's comment. Ms. Blevins, turn it over to you.
Yes, thank you, President Matthews. I mentioned before that it is hard to believe, but we are officially in the home stretch here. I was surprised to ask the Winter Guard earlier that they did not know how many days we have left, so that means they're still making the days count. But our high school students just last weekend danced the night away under the lights at prom. I want to give a big thank you to our student council, as well as the Marriott for their hospitality and support, as well as all of our emergency service personnel who put on the mock crash the Friday before to teach our students about the importance of making good decisions. It's always a gut check as a mama to stand there and watch that and know that at any moment something can go wrong, but I was extremely proud of our city for coming together to make sure our young people know how important it is to be safe on the road and make good decisions. That's just the start of our season of celebration for our seniors. This Thursday is our top scholars, where we will honor a record number of seniors who are graduating with above a 4.0. We have had to add so many tables this year because of the number that it's almost doubled from a typical year. We also, next Friday, May 8th, is our seniors' last day of school. Whew. That is crazy. And one of my favorite activities, which will be our parade of graduates. Then I want to remind all of our seniors that graduation is Thursday, May 14th, beginning at 7:30. I'm very excited to announce that our commencement speaker for this year will be the Hamilton High class of 1990 graduate and Honorable Judge Eric Niehaus. So I'm excited to hear him speak for us. And then for our students in grades pre-K 6, we have a number of final celebrations as we end this year. Everything from spring concerts to showcases to final games for our spring athletes, student celebrations as we take this one last lap around the track. It's also important to notice that while we're talking about all this fun and looking at summer ahead, our students have also been very busy in the classroom finalizing their coursework, taking their state assessments, both our students in grades 3 through 8 taking the Ohio State assessments, and then our high school students taking their end of course exams. Those tests are not for the faint of heart, and our students have done a great job focusing. Our 8th grade students from Garfield and Wilson will travel to Washington, D.C. for their class trip, May 6th through the 8th. And then GMS will host their big community event, the America 250, on Saturday, May 16th. 2 important dates coming up for parents to put on the calendar. Next Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, is our last staff professional development day for the school year. So there is no school next Tuesday for students pre-K through 12. And then our last day for students, all except for seniors, is Wednesday, May 20th. If you remember, we made that adjustment with all the changes coming, so I just continue to say it. But our last day of school for students this year will be Wednesday, May 20th. Up this evening for approval, there are a number of items up that are tonight. The first is our code of conduct. This is our guide that kind of drives our disciplinary practices and expectations here in the district. There are minimal changes that were highlighted in green in the code of conduct. This is something that we do every single year. You will see the code of conduct come back again in May, as well as part of our handbooks that will be up for approval. So you'll actually see the code of conduct twice. Tonight is a standalone vote, and then in May. You will also see tonight we've got our HR personnel agenda. There is a variety of resignations, retirements, and additional summer hours. I think a lot of people think when we close the door for students that our staff are done. And so many of our staff pour their time and energy over the summer, either through our summer school opportunities or helping to beautify our buildings, so you'll see those tonight. I do want to report to the board, we are up to 45 staff members that have been recalled off of that reduction in force list, with an additional 30 gaining employment through Butler County ESC. So that essentially means 75 of the staff members that we had to speak on about our reduction plan will continue working with the district next year in some capacity. So just about half have been recalled at this time, and so I'm very happy about that. Tonight you'll only see, we only have a consent agenda from curriculum and instruction this evening. There's a number of items up for approval. The first is our agreement with Sinclair to continue to provide College Credit Plus classes. Such a great opportunity for our families to earn, just as we were talking about Liam earlier, who's graduating with an associate's degree at no cost to the student. So that's the agreement for them for next year. You will also see the quote for our new science curriculum for 7th and 8th grade. We have not had a new science curriculum in over 25 years in this district. And so it is long overdue. And so you will see that is on there. In order to help make sure that our teachers are ready to work with that, you'll see that there is approval for staff members to come in this summer to work with curriculum over the summer so that they are ready when students return. You'll also see approval for our ESL and 3rd grade guarantee summer camp on here, both for the supervisors and teacher salaries. And then we have a number of field trips. It amazes me with the opportunities that our students continue to get to engage in. So we have on here the boys football team that traveled over spring break to Columbus. That's on here to participate in a spring practice at the Woody Hayes Athletic Center. Our academic quiz team will be traveling to northern Columbus, right, to Olentangy, to compete in the state competition for quiz team. I believe this is the first time in a very long time, if ever, that the quiz team has qualified for state. You'll see on here that our students in our mass media class will be traveling to the Columbus Convention Center to participate in the Skills USA state competition. In addition, we have a group of high school students. I know many of you are joining me to be the guinea pig taste testers on Friday that are traveling for the 2nd year to participate in the Student Chef Showcase. Last year we took home the gold. We took home the 1st place, and it was quite delicious, so I'm looking forward to Friday. I heard it's a lasagna of some type. NJROTC is traveling to Lake Bridgeport, Texas to compete in the Texas Junior Orienteering Camp. Our boys basketball team is traveling to Fort Wayne, Indiana to go to a branch of Purdue. That's one of their satellite campuses at Purdue University. They're also traveling to Lexington, Kentucky to go to a live recruiting event there. NJRTC will also hit the road to go to Franklin, Indiana to compete in the NJROTC Leadership Academy over the summer. And then our boys basketball team will travel to Sandusky for another live recruiting event. And so those are my comments this evening.
Just a question.
Yeah.
With the ROTC going to Texas, I see it's a general fund, but that's Isn't the AMVETS locally
Yes, so.
funding that?
Yeah, so we are completely reimbursed for all Angero TC. So we pay it up front and then we are reimbursed
Okay.
for that opportunity. So there was no true cost to the district for participation in that.
Awesome.
So I have this evening.
Perfect. Thank you for that question, Mr. Davis. Thank you for clarifying, Ms. Blevins. I appreciate that. Next on our agenda, we have our code of conduct up for approval. Do I have a motion to accept our code of conduct?
I would make the motion that we approve the code of conduct as presented.
Thank you, sir. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any conversation? Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Frazier, if you call the roll, please.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Dr. Kopus?
Yes.
Thank you. Next on our agenda, we have our human resources up for approval. Do I have a motion?
I move to approve the personnel items as presented.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Frazier, if you call the roll.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Dr. Kopus?
I will abstain.
Thank you. We do the part B, or is that already? You're good. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Then next on our agenda is our consent agenda. Do I have a motion to, for that?
So moved.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? No discussion? Mr. Frazier, if you call the roll, please.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Dr. Kopus?
Yes.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
Thank you. Next, we have our finance agenda. That'll be presented by Mr. Frazier. It's all you.
Thank you, President Matthews. We have a relatively light finance agenda this evening, as we typically do in April. Next month, you will see various items on there. We will be doing a third forecast next meeting in late May, so you'll see that on there. There's always the library tax budget and some other various items getting ready for year end. But as far as this meeting goes, we have the normal treasurer reports that are attached to the meeting, and then we always like to highlight the donations that we get. Mr. Davison spoke about the AMVETS just a minute ago. And again, we appreciate all donations. We've got AMVETS for almost $4,900. We've got a field trip from Tinker Turf to Ridgeway Elementary for $500. And then we've got a donation to athletics for $500 from the Valvoline Bryce Scruggs. So we always appreciate those. And those are my items this evening.
Thank you, sir. Do I have a motion to accept the finance agenda?
So moved.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I second.
Thank you, Mr. Frazier. If you call the roll, please.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Dr. Kopus?
Yes.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
Thank you. Our next meeting will be Tuesday, May 26th, here at 4 p.m. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Frazier, call the roll.
Dr. Kopus?
Yes.
Ms. Matthews?
Yes.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes.
Ms. Mancuso?
Yes.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes.
Meeting adjourned.